safe because they're not going no fucking.
Saving because they not. What are we saying?
They're not going no fucking way. Like they the safest people. So like that's what
they're not driving their car no more. No more miles in their car. They're not spending no money on gas. The insurance go down too. They just saved a gang of money.
Mm-hmm. The only thing they paying is electricity. And
I mean, bottom line.
And that's it. But I'm just saying that.
Bottom line, we know they had fun with that money. That's all I'm gonna say. It's nothing else we even needed. You know what I mean? Like they had fun with that money. Oh, yeah. They weren't struggling with rent, and that was 2 months worth of rent, or 1 month worth of rent for them, or some electricity bills they was behind because they was paying their rent instead. And they ain't had no lights on. Mm-hmm. That shit went to we about to go shopping.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Extra money,
extra groceries, or whatever.
We used to make this kind of money. That's what I'm saying. That if somebody gave you that kind of check like that during the time we was making that kind of money on those type of salaries, realistically, somebody just gave you $50. I know, even me, I would have. This ain't about nothing for real. It's only $1,500 anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'd have looked. It would have definitely. I wouldn't even pocket it. I would have fucking spent it, bro. Would have spent it quick because I look at it as a come up. Would have spent it quick. I'd have bought the kids some clothes or you know what I mean, and
man,
did some other shit with it.
That's all it. You think any of them people really use that shit for something? Like, you know what I'm saying? What was they behind them?
Nah, they ain't losing for no bill. I know for sure. But I know a lot of people that made under 30,000 and 50,000 and stuff like that was using that money for bills and shit like that.
That's why I said the distribution should have been different. It should have been cut. It should have been half of the amount, and then those additional amounts could have went back to those groups of people in those tax brackets. It just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what I mean about how, like, you know, some of these programs, but you know, some of these programs ain't making sense and shit. But like I said, I am glad that Biden said he finna do something about it because that just didn't make sense. And there's people that needed more money. You know what I'm saying? They needed more money than those people.
Because $1,400, some people was down on their rent like 3, 4, 5 months. You know what I mean? And $1,400 ain't gonna cover that.
Exactly.
$1,400 is not gonna cover it. So that's why I said some things they need to come up with, like, for the people like that's like fucked up real bad and they can't pay their rent, and then like
that's why I said it should have been a threshold from the beginning. Mm-hmm. That was like, you make $75K or bucks, you're only getting half the stimulus, even if they did half, and then that way that other 600 could have went back to the other groups. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like a trickle down effect and like that. But like I said, it just.
Because I believe you know Hogan did one, and he said you can't make over 15. I think it was 15K or something like that if you're single. You get the you ain't getting the $300 if you make over 15K, you ain't getting.
Is this one time or?
This was recent.
No, I'm saying like this one time or a month.
Yeah, it was just one time. So you get 300. I think 300. It was like 300 and 500 if you was like married or some shit. Like that.
Yeah, I get it. It's like that's what I'm saying. You're talking about a lot of money, and some people really don't need the money. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need it. You know what I mean?
Do you think 15K was too low? Because if I look at people like, you know, at 30 or 32, they fucked up too. So I think they could have used the 300.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they already just got the 6 to the 12 and they got the 14. That's what I'm saying. Nah, I don't. And then you gotta remember this state money. Like people gotta stop forgetting these things. State money. This ain't Fed. This state. They already doing unemployment. They already doing everything else. Mm-hmm. It's enough money out there in circulation already. That's why I just said that. Like it's about the people who are not making money. That's why I said that. It's about the people who lost their careers behind the fucking pandemic, not people who were already struggling before the pandemic. No, bro. It's about the people who are affected. That's what the whole problem is to me. It's not wrong with giving people additional money, but I'm just saying, dog, like it's about people who've been affected and can't pay their stuff and their whole career got wiped out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, Let's just be real about it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's another problem. It's the narrative's messed up. Everybody looking for a come up because there some people coming up and some people not. But
it's free money. Of course, everybody gonna look up to come up. It's free money. You ain't gotta do shit for it. You know.
Listen, ain't fair that, but that's why I said like any money I'm not entitled to, I'm not entitled to. But any money that I am, I'm okay. But I'm not tripping off no little $300 one time. Because that people out there, that lost money, whatever the budget was. But let's say if it was $3 million, it's $300,000. I don't need to be in that number because I'm not in that bad of a situation to need $300 like that. I'd rather that go to somebody else that is
in a bad situation. Like that.
That's how you gotta think about it. But like I said, when you're talking about $1,200, $1,500, that's a different story, my G. That is a problem. I can understand a cap at 15 when you're talking about only $300. But that's why I said, when you're talking about these large amounts, that shit sounds stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Giving somebody $1,500 goddamn dollars and they're already making that every week. What do you talking about?
It's an extra 15.
That's an extra week of pay that they just got.
Yeah.
That's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna get some pack. I'm gonna get some pack. That's what a lot of people did with that shit. A lot of people did like buy pack, you know, went on a trip, you know.
That's what I said.
You know, alcohol, whatever. You know,
I said, my nigga, like really, I mean, trips. People that went on trips with that money. Let's just be real. Most people booked the trip, went out of town on that money. Just telling you.
Everything was cheap. You know what I mean? Flights was cheap. You know, you was paying little to nothing because nobody was traveling.
Yeah,
so now that was the time to do it, you know.
Right. But we gotta get ready to wrap it up. But we got just this last little piece. Just play like a snippet of it. You know what I mean?
What were your thoughts on the violent insurrection incited by Trump at the Capitol?
Oh my God, that's all such a lie. That was all the left. We have all the proof. There's tons of proof.
January 6th was a plan that was pre-planned by the Democrats.
I knew that it was pre-organized by Antifa.
What did you think of what happened on the 6th?
On the 6th?
6th of January, the violent insurrection. What did you think of that?
That's what you guys call it, the insurrection?
What would you call it?
Well, I call it a movement by the communists to make it look like Trumpers did it. That's what I call it.
So many Trump supporters arrested at it.
Well, that's what you guys say. I don't believe that. You prove it to me.
I mean, there's all the indictments.
I mean, whatever you guys say, I don't believe any of it.
Right.
To tell you the truth.
These Trump supporters are in denial about what happened on January 6th, and some believe in QAnon.
What's going to happen at some point is there'll be arrests, and that'll include a lot of the line media, and then there'll be military tribunals.
They keep saying that for years.
And it hasn't been years. It hasn't been years.
Since 2017. It's been years
now.
now.
We're taking it. This is a 6,000-year-old death cult.
Right.
You can't take it down that quick.
I understand you're a very passionate Trump supporter, right? But you surely can admit that the people who stormed the Capitol were Trump supporters.
No, I definitely cannot. In fact, you're talking to the right person, because I can send you tons of footage that shows that was all the left dressed up, the Antifa, the BLM, dressed up as Trump supporters.
It is my hope that President Trump comes back as the 19th president of the United States under the 1776, and that he is inaugurated on March 4th. That is my hope for our future.
Some have bought into a new conspiracy theory that Trump